In response to the critics' arguments as to the origin of the Book of Mormon, Hugh Nibley published the following parable. A young man once long ago claimed that he had found a large diamond in his field as he was plowing. He put the stone on display to the public free of charge, and everyone took sides. A psychologist showed by citing some famous case studies that the young man was suffering from a well-known form of delusion. An historian showed that other men have also claimed to have found diamonds in the fields and been deceived. A geologist proved that there were no diamonds in the area, but only quartz. When asked to inspect the stone himself, the geologist declined with a weary, tolerant smile and a kindly shake of his head. A sociologist showed that only 3 out of 177 florist assistants in 4 major cities believed the stone was genuine. A clergyman wrote a book to show it was not the young man, but someone else who'd found the stone. Finally, an indignant jeweler pointed out that since the stone was still available for examination, the answer to the question of whether it was a diamond or not had absolutely nothing to do with who found it, or whether the finder was honest or sane, or who believed him, or whether he would know a diamond from a brick, but was to be answered simply and solely by putting the stone to certain well-known tests for diamonds. Experts on diamonds were called in. Some of them declared it genuine. The others made nervous jokes about it and declared that they could not very well jeopardize their dignity and reputations by appearing to take the thing too seriously. To hide the bad impression thus made, someone came out with the theory that the stone was really a synthetic diamond, very skillfully made, but a fake just the same. The objection to this is that the production of a good synthetic diamond in that day and age would have been an even more remarkable feat than the finding of a real one. To suggest that Joseph Smith, a farm boy with little formal education, produced a synthetic work of God in 1829 that has baffled the brightest of critics for almost 2 centuries would be a more remarkable feat than the simple fact that he obtained the gold plates from an angel of God and translated them by the gift and power of God. If I were to ask my good Christian friends how they unquestionably know the Bible is the Word of God, I do not believe they would cite archaeological discoveries or linguistic connections with ancient Hebrew or Greek as their prime evidence, but rather they would make reference to the Spirit. It always comes back to the Spirit. The very same Spirit that helps me know the Bible is true is the very same Spirit that helps me know the Book of Mormon is true. The Spirit is the decisive, determining factor, not archaeology, not linguistics, not DNA, and certainly not the theories of man. The Spirit is the only witness that is sure and certain and infallible. As a boy of about 15 or 16, I was reading the story of the 2,000 sons of Helaman. I marveled at their bravery and the Lord's protecting hand. Then a voice came to my mind. That story is true. Since then, other confirmations have come. Why is it so important for you individually to gain a testimony of the Book of Mormon? Because if you do, it will become your personal iron rod. The midst of darkness may come. The unanswered questions arise. But through it all, you will have your iron rod to cling to keep you on the straight and narrow path that leads to eternal life.
This devotional address with Brother Tad R. Collister was given on November 1st, 2016.